everyone, welcome to another video from Sweeney's Creek Farm. This one's not a happy one. Homesteading, farming, it's always a mixture of the good and the bad, the joy and the tears, and this is definitely a day for the tears. As you know, we have a flock of chickens. We've had chickens here for quite a while, and look, it's pretty much our fault. We didn't secure them properly the last few weeks, and unfortunately our flock of chickens has ended up with a fox coming in. It's extremely distressing. We've lost 10 out of our 11 chickens. We've got a few carcasses laying around the orchard here. There's feathers and signs of where they've been taken by the fox. We're not going to show you the gory details. It's not pleasant. It's doubly frustrating as well because, you know, if this was a native quoll or a wedge-tail eagle, then, you know, you'd probably be able to handle it a bit better and say, well, it's part of our ecosystem. But these foxes, it's not their fault, but they're an introduced feral pest, and they wreak havoc on many farmers' lambs, chickens, all over the place. So they're an animal that I'm not very happy with at the moment. The good news is that we do have some eggs incubating at the moment, so we were in the process of actually adding to the flock. Doesn't make this incident any less traumatic or difficult to deal with. Certainly they'll be hatching in the next few weeks, so in the next 5 to 6 months we will be back up with a good flock. We've got one little girl left out of the flock, so I feel sorry for her. She's they're very social animals and she's on her own now, but we'll look after her as best we can. And yeah, look, we'll come back from this and we'll end up with another flock of chickens, but it's extremely frustrating and quite distressing. But all we've got to do now is to basically clean up the mess and to make sure that we secure our remaining chicken, and over the next couple of months we'll be able to put something in place to make sure that we don't have this happen again. So what have we learnt from this? We had an electric fence that was protecting the chickens really well, and we had that around their enclosure, but we had to move it to actually keep the chickens off the garden beds. So they were then left in the orchard here, which had fencing around it, but certainly not secure enough. And we had our chick shaw, which there's a video link for that one just here, which will show you how we actually made that. But in the last few weeks we've been neglecting to actually lock them up at night, and we've certainly learnt that lesson. So at the end of the day, it falls back on us because we haven't done the right thing to secure them. We'll need to address that and make sure going forward we'll need to make sure we do that. Possibly even adding an automatic door onto it if possible. But yeah, not very happy. I've got a very awful job to do now, and the only thing to do is to clean up the mess and move forward. As I said, anyone that says that homesteading is easy has never done it before, because there's always things that come up that are very difficult, and saying goodbye to your animals is one of those difficult things, but it's part of life and part of the farm. Anyway, thanks for being here and supporting the channel, and hope to see you on a next video with some more happy content. Bye for now, guys.